What's up there, folks? How is everybody doing tonight? Hey, Six Drops. Hey, what's up, Rua? Crash. Yo, you be careful, Crash. I saw how your setup is. Make sure you're got your eyes on the road, man. Uh, I'm probably just jealous. How's everybody doing? Oh shit. So wow, a lot has been popping off online, huh? A lot has been popping off. Um, I mean, I really can't get heads or tails out of this Shanny business. Like if they're actually legitimately fighting or if it's more like lies to just, keep it going. But I'm curious. 85 miles an hour through the night. Dude, the life of a trucker, right? All right, so Rev made a video earlier today, so let's watch that and then we'll start watching some
Well,
other
hey
things.
guys,
Oh, doesn't he look great? All right. So first thing, I want to say this first. Obviously they're in a different area. You know how I know? It's not because I'm doing anything nefarious. It's because I see, well, look, you have a lot better internet than you did before. I mean, it's kind of obvious. You don't need to stalk them to know that. Just putting that out there, like it's a lot better. And second, like who needs if Gman's trying to sell this house, he doesn't need them there anyway. But I don't know. On the other side of the coin, devil's advocate here. If he is trying to rent that place out for a lot more than what you can get for a house in Scranton that actually is modern, doesn't Reverend Shaney get a percentage of that? I mean, I don't know how that goes, but here, let's see what this guy has to say. Like the stream, folks, and I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday night.
it's the Reverend in undisclosed locations. So, I have to talk to a certain individual, and I mean, given all of the history that we have, I just want to be extremely respectful. Do you know what I mean? I don't ever want it to be made any untoward statements that may disrespect the individual. But let's just talk about this for 1 second. I have come to the conclusion that this individual, it's really, at this point, I have no other way to view this individual. I'm talking to you, you know who you are, okay?
Oh God.
Um, it's come to
I mean, shit. Yo, take a drink for every time you hear him say the word individual. But he could be talking about many people. I mean, I would guess G-Man. But like, him and Shanny always like to keep things cryptic and like, oh, we're talking about this certain individual. Like, just say the name, bro. Just say the name.
I am coming to the conclusion that it's very simply the
Right,
fact
Lucian?
that
Dude, I don't know how this Amish douchebag got a channel, right? Wherever he is, I'll say this: there's some interesting framework happening behind him. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know if there's even a picture in that frame. It looks like it's just a frame on the wall, and they just they didn't put a picture. Like I don't know, maybe it's some sort of avant-garde art or something.
this guy wants to have sexual relations with me and my wife. Now, when I think about that, it's not pleasant. You know what I mean? It's not something that I would strive for.
Yes. Thank you for pointing that out, Sunshine. Look at him. Keep looking over at Shanny. You're right, and he does that because he needs to make sure that he's getting the words out right. And like that's not a diss against him. That's just the truth. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to come to terms with that, but she runs the ship many times. So always look over, make sure he's saying things the correct way. And I mean, shit. At this point, if you don't think she runs the ship, look at his hair, folks. Folks, look at that hair, folks. It's awful.
Because I've heard about this pig roasting that you've done of one YouTuber, and that's not exactly the type of behaviors that a Christian man and woman should be dealing with the individual, and you know this. So we're not into pig roasting women. We're not into lasciviousness for the sake of lasciviousness.
Oh, I see the
But
picture now.
the level of creepiness, this is to the individual. The creepiness is very high at this point.
Like
You
you are.
understand what I mean? Like, we're supposed to be these two horrible people and all that stuff, and that's fine. But the level of personal, you want to live next to us. Do you remember you said that? That you think it would be cool to live next to certain individuals on the internet?
Wow, really? Ew. Who would want to live next to you guys and like smell that awful, awful smell? Right? Yeah, nasty. It would no, no thanks, Rev. I can appreciate you from afar.
With really not even knowing them? The creepy level is really high with the D, the R, the A, and the G. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
And I've seen people comment this.
All right. No, I got you. I got you. He's talking about Dracula. No, I'm kidding. I think he's talking about Drag. But like, my God, really? Why is it always him? Like, I always wonder. The same thing with Gman. Like, he'll talk about Toast and even Jules, who doesn't really make that many videos. But he never mentions me. And yes, I did give that boy a whooping the last time I talked to him. I made him look really bad, but is G-Man that afraid of me that he won't even put my name out there? He just ignores me. I can be in his chat making jokes, and he just ignores me. So I'm only thinking that, the whooping I gave that guy, that boy, was so bad that he won't even mention my name. Because it's really, and then like, I don't know why for everything, Rev always blames Drag. Now everything is Drag's fault. I mean, people are people. You can't blame one person for the rest of us.
In live chats, it's becoming into the lexicon of YouTube that the D to the R to the A to the G is extremely creepy.
I agree with that, Nemesis.
The creep factor, folks.
The creep factor, folks. I love that. I love that he doesn't have to be a creep. All right, so here, I'll just play this in case anybody wasn't around. I'm sure most of you have seen this, but I'll play it's a little part from Seculars, and if nobody is subscribed to him, he's actually a chill dude. I give a Secular Opinion a lot of respect. He's not like a lot of these fools around here. He will just be like, okay, you're cool on their own merits. He's not like, oh, I'm a cheerleader and I'm going to go with the flow type of bullshit like the rest of these weirdos do. But anyway, getting sidetracked. He was filming, or he was watching G-Man, and G-Man made some threats. And why did he make some threats? Because Burnt Toast made a video, and she was looking at the house that G-Man painted this ugly shade of blue. And if you listen to G-Man's video that he deleted, he made it sound like Burnt Toast literally went to Scranton, Pennsylvania, and took it upon herself to take out a camera, shoot a bunch of pictures, and dip. And that is not what happened. This fool, this man here, put the house on Zillow for $1,500 month-to-month lease. And when you know it's a month-to-month, you know it's a shithole, folks. Folks, it's a shithole. Month-to-month, that's like having numbers instead of letters. Letters instead of numbers. It means shithole, folks. You want to stay away from letters on your place, and you want to stay away from month-to-month leases because it just screams cockroaches. Emphasis on the cock.
To a woman online, so let's watch, folks.
Smurf Blue.
Whoops. My apologies. Wow.
Get to your friends who are going to suffer just for the little bit of footage that you showed tonight. And every time you do this moving forward, your friends are going to suffer here on YouTube tonight. Monty, we will be talking about that video tomorrow, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay? Absolutely nothing you can do about it. Burnt toast. Let me explain something to you, young lady. When you did this to Shanny and Rev, they cried and they whined like little babies. They cussed you out. They used racial slurs. You mess with me, young lady, I will pull out a gun and I will blow your freaking head off.
All right. First thing with that. Hey, G-Man, you don't have to worry about threatening toast. I will come to you, mofo, and I dare you. I triple dog dare you. Pull out your Pennsylvania registered gun. Meanwhile, you're living in New Jersey and shoot me. And you will never see the light of day. And your whole family my family will be suing your family into oblivion. Okay? You moron, piece of shit. ShannyForChrist, child abuse sympathizer. Keep giving that woman who abused children money. Okay? So cut the bull crap, G-Man. You ain't gonna shoot anybody. And that's why you got rid of this video, right? Because it didn't make sense. If you live in New Jersey, how can you have a firearm registered in PA? That firearm then is illegal. So yeah, he said that. Kind of nuts. I mean, to me. Because like, if somebody needs to do that to get their point across because they put a thing on Zillow, you know what I mean? It's really messed up. And then he made a follow-up video, and I want to show that because he got scolded. Of course he did. Imagine this, folks. Hey, Brett, what's up? And Kara, oh, there you are. How does he still have his channel? Yeah, right. There's some stuff going on. Okay. Oh, hold on. Speaking of which, I want to show you guys something that made me laugh. Like, I'm going to be showing Shanny tonight. It's funny that Shanny's on Twitch, and today, of all days, just want to show this. Twitch said this, that their revenue split, because I don't know if you guys know, it's about 70-30 on YouTube. Most places is 70-30. If you can get into a company like Screenwave Media or something, it could be 80-20. It depends on like how, if you bring in the views, of course. Well, Twitch just said 50-50. And she barely gets anyone watching her unless she freaks out. But for 50-50, Shanny's going to have to be doing her, banging rev, allegedly, to get any type of views. She'll get her 7-day ban. I mean, Twitch has a lot of problems. People can be nude on there. They get a 7-day ban. They come right back. No one's permanently ever banned from Twitch. But 50-50 is dog crap. So, yeah, I think that's funny that she gets she's going to be getting, like, no money. But with that being said, let's go see what this simpleton has to say while he's in the dark. And I'm sure he's in the dark. It's like a euphemism for being in the closet and all that. And I'm sure he was upset about getting scolded by the police department. But imagine this. Imagine you threaten somebody. You threaten to shoot somebody. And then you tell them that you have a firearm in a different state than you live in. And then the police department has to pull you from the state you are and bring you all the way to Scranton because you threatened to shoot somebody on the internet. Fun stuff.
The Scranton PD station. I went over there and I filed a complaint.
It's Amazon.
On what's been going on. Not so much the stuff that's on YouTube, as much as I believe that these people are trying to vandalize my property.
Oh. Okay.
So
vandalize his property. Okay. You put it on there to rent it. It's uninhabitable. Uninhabitable. It should be shut down. It should be knocked down. But you keep it going to try to recoup some money that you put into it or whatever, that nasty paint that you paint the house with. You're not going to recoup your money. Okay. There's a reason why you were given that for $1. So there's that. And because someone looked at a house that you put on Zillow that no one's living at, especially you, it's nothing, G-Man. It's nothing. You freaked out, and the police told you better calm yourself when you threatened to end people because you're butthurt over your friend Shanny.
So I went over there, showed them what happened. I got a bit of a scolding for the things that I said, but at the same time, they gave me advice on what I needed to do. I just installed the internet over there, and I have cameras inside and outside the house. Well, really on the inside, looking outside, so I can see the backyard, sides of the house, and the front. Anyone driving past, walking up, or anything like that. So, and plus, I got a couple of construction guys that's going to be driving by to make sure everything is okay.
Oh, yo, G-Man's got his hot, sweaty, big muscle construction guys driving by with their tools out and the tool bags all like YMCA style. Something's wrong with me, folks.
I talked to some of the neighbors, and they are going to be keeping their eyes open as well, as I believe that they're going to try to vandalize their property.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Is that the same neighbors that called the police on you for breaking in said house? Is that the same neighbors? Yeah, I think it is. The neighbors that called the cops on you because they saw you breaking in the house, and they're like, what is this guy doing? I'm sure you did.
Property. The advice that I was given was to just catch them on camera, and that's
and
what
to come out the closet.
It smells like rotten asshole in the room. It smells like rotten asshole in the room.
Smurf blank blood. Right, dude? Yo, that's the way G-Man likes it. You know, he likes to have the sweaty guys walking around the house while he's following them, looking at his Smurf-looking house. All going da 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 da. Hey, who knows? Maybe. I ain't gonna kink shame him.
So,
such a good Christian.
I don't know,
right?
what Burnt Toast called herself.
Yo, Brett, not any Christian you would ever meet in real life would threaten to shoot somebody that they don't know. I mean, really, he doesn't even know what she looks like. And that's the worst part. This man here would shoot somebody that has nothing to do with anything because he would be like, oh, that must be Burnt Toast. Like, no, you just shot a random rando. Hi, disassociative episodes. Welcome. Everybody, horns for that person. But yeah, we have fun here.
Trying to do, but she better be careful from here on out. I warned these YouTubers.
Oh, right. Lucian, don't give anybody ideas. don't give anybody ideas. I know what you mean. I've seen them, but don't give anybody ideas. We're above board here, you know. But seriously,
I warned these YouTubers about a year ago. No, not even a year ago. I think this was only a few months ago, last winter, about messing with me and my property and my personal life. And I'm not joking around. I don't care about this YouTube stuff so much. But when you start messing with me personally, that's when I got to start involving the police. So, I mean, I got quite the scolding. They told me I can't be.
He got quite the scolding. Isn't that funny? He's saying that he'll involve the police, but it was the police who contacted him. Make that make sense. That is some crazy shit. I mean, really, that is some crazy crap. You threatened to hurt somebody, to shoot somebody, because you thought that they were on your property. G-Man, can I see a piece of paper, the deed that has your name on the property? I mean, like, really, like, you know, if I look at Zillow, does it say contact Gary Aram? I bet it doesn't. I'm sure it's got Rev's name on it because I can't believe that they would give you a house for $1. I mean, wouldn't the insurance or the tax be more than that? I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm just spitballing here. But yeah, I love that. All right, let's hear about his scolding. Yeah, yo, the police, folks, the police made him bite a pillow. The police were like, put your hands on the ground and we're going to grab this plunger. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. But they should have. You know, because G-Man deserves that for trying to say he's going to shoot a toast. Dude, use a toaster.
Be saying those kind of things on the internet. But believe it or not, the person that I spoke to was understanding about how I felt. They told me the consequences if I keep doing it. But
Masturbating? Oh, pretending that you're not gay? What? Honestly, the house has zero value in reality to devalue the neighborhood homes. Yeah, neighboring homes. Billy, that's why I ultimately believe that they gave it to him for $1. I don't think it was less that they were racist towards him, more that they knew, because Rev knew nothing about fixing it. But I'll always say they should have. If they would have stayed there, they could have taken about 10, 15, even $20,000. That's 750,000, and made a decent house. Shit, $50,000. Put it into the home. They'd still be living there, and it'd be all modern. They could have paid some contractors. I mean, that's how it works. And they probably would have been a lot better because they would have owned it, and it would have been modern. And like you're saying, Billy, wouldn't have devalued the home or the homes of the neighboring houses. But thank you for the comment.
I feel satisfied because now this is the second time I filed a complaint against said persons on YouTube. Not,
how does that work? Does he go in there and they're like, dude, we need to talk to you about you threatened to shoot this person, burnt toast, and they called, and several people called about you having a gun, but you're not living in New Jersey. Oh, well, I wanted to actually talk to you guys. Yeah, because they're going on my property and invading it. So I want to make a counter report. Yes. Okay. I'm actually here to make a counter report. Like, dude. Yeah, he definitely is big mad. Dude, G-Man. I know you're trying to tell yourself that. No, you were detained by the police. They had every reason, if they thought, to hold you up to 3 days. If they thought you were a nut job. You were not. You could have, yes. The police cannot stop anyone from making a counter claim. You can make 1,000 counter claims while you're sitting there, in the jail cell. It doesn't mean that you were there to do that. Okay? You still did wrong. You did very wrong. And you did very wrong.
Not necessarily burnt toast, but people in general for messing with me, trying to devalue my place and everything and whatnot. So that's the update. There's really nothing else to say.
The only people that devalued that place was Rev and Shanny. Rev devalued it by just smoking near it, not washing his hands, dirt all over, putting it on the walls. And Shanny devalued it when she walked to the other side of the home, because her fat ass just put the house out of orbit.
Say, I'm gonna leave out of here and head to New Jersey. See you guys later.
Yeah. So he said that because obviously he doesn't live in PA. So obviously the police wanted to know, why do you have a gun? I mean, you don't need I don't need anyone to tell me that. That's the first thing they would say. They were like, what? Why do you have a gun if, what do you call it? Why do you have a gun if you don't live in PA? You can say, well, I own a home under there. And they'd be like, well, sir, do you realize that you can't threaten people with that gun if it's not on your possession? Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Oh, what? She live right now? Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Shanny is live right now. Let's watch, folks. This is great. I didn't even know she was live.
Years with me. Such great.
All right, great. This will be a Shanny live. I can show those videos later.
Yeah, you grew in a lot of ways. You're more loving
than
you've been, more giving,
said.
more kind. You still have a lot of work to do.
Change your clothes.
And
hey,
and the closest thing you have to a wife. So I'm trying to be your helper here. And I've been doing this with you for years, is helping you try to be a more loving, better person.
Okay.
You said, should I shower burnt toast and jewels with love? Yes.
What about
even
me?
If they're doing all these bad things?
Asshole. Oh no.
Especially that they're doing these bad things. You shower them with even more love.
I can smell her, right?
These are people who've never been learned
never
learned what unconditional love is. These are the people who just learned that they can only get acceptance.
What? she still has that crappy potato kind of internet, because even though they're not in they're somewhere else or something, it's still like I can play videos. Is your video buffering? It's because the person you're watching sucks. Oh, okay. Thank you, Twitch. This is great. Yeah, let me bring her down to like lower quality.
Acceptance, and
that's what you deserve, Shanny. The quality should be as quality as you. You're about like 3060p. Emphasis on the P. When I miss Shanny's live. Yeah, all of a sudden I went over to watch a video, but like, look, I'm banned from the chat. Come on, Shanny. Man, her internet sucks.
And
there we go. What? Come on. Or is it quick claim deed? It's what quick claim deed? Are they in the motel? I mean, I don't think so, because I mean the couple of videos I saw were better, like in quality. There wasn't so pixelated. But now this is horrible. I hate when she makes videos, and well, you know, I could always go back to error. Typical Shanny. Shanny being Shanny. Man, she's just something else, folks. Let's see. Okay, here. I'll play this one from 5 minutes ago. People needed to rediscover comedy. Now I'm going to change my whole name around and everything. She finally changed her clothes. Good for her. Here, I'll give you a clap, Shanny. This is for changing your clothes. Oh, sorry, wrong button.
They were in the motel yesterday.
Asshole in the room. It smells like rotten asshole in the room. It smells.
That's right. That's right. I remember. They were in the hotel yesterday. Do not ask how I know that. But yes, they were in Minecraft or whatever.
Gman, you need to calm your brisket down, dude. You need to chill the fuck out. I know you were in mode, the Incredible Hulk mode and shit like that, but like, dude, that was a fucking joke. That whole video was a fucking joke, and it went whoop right over your head. I guess people don't understand my brand of sarcasm. It's okay, G. You think everything everyone says is like so freaking serious, but like really what I was saying was in jest. And now you're acting like an ass again. I'll eventually... I know you have made, over these years with me, such great... yeah, you grew in a lot of ways. You know, you're more loving than you've been, more giving, more kind. You still have a lot of work to do. And you know, and the closest thing you have to a wife, so I'm trying to be your helper here.
Oh, okay. I guess
I've been doing...
I guess this is the video she just played. Okay. Alright, I get it. That's why it stopped. Alright, good to know. Alright, so I will go back to playing the video I was playing. No, Shanny, be quiet. Okay. Okay, so I think it's this one, right? Yes. She kind of got me all like... She kind of got me all confused with that, because I'm like, oh my gosh, she's live. I guess her crappy internet only lets her go live for about 5-10 minutes at a time. Which, that's awful. I was both subjective and very kind. Yeah, right, AV? They didn't grow at all. You know, it's more this backstabbing crap that Shanny and Gman and even Rev do with each other. And it's just really, really weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's to bring the focus off each other. You know, I hate this where it's like a minute of like not talking. Come on, Shanny, where are you? There she is. Okay, why does she only wear the same clothes? Like, I don't know. Is it me? Before I play this, I know there's a thing coming up, so I was waiting for it. She had a overhaul of like a bunch of clothes, $1,000 worth of clothes. Not even like what 2 years ago. Did she really leave that all those clothes behind? And if she did, that is nobody's fault. Nobody should be buying her clothes. If I know that she's just gonna take clothes and leave them at places that she messes up and breaks, then I shouldn't. No one should buy her any clothes because she should know that hey, you shouldn't be throwing clothes away if you're just gonna wear the same clothes every day. She outgrew them. That's good, Six Drops.
Ahem.
Ahem. There she is.
Let me get this Michael.
You like that? You like that, together. You fat fucking
There it is.
Revy the Camper Elf donated $2
like
through Super Chat.
You like that,
Gary
you
stole my
fat
house,
fucking...
now Revy has 2 poop in buckets.
Thanks, Revy the Camper Elf. Wow, that's a good picture. Gary stole my house. Hey, that's Rev's fault, right? That is so Rev's fault. Why is it Rev's fault? Because that man could have taken even 50,000 out of that 750,000 and had a beautiful modern home, soundproofed room where he could have streamed with Shanny, so they wouldn't have to say filming in progress. I mean, really, it could have been perfect. 50 grand, even 30 grand can get you a lot. Even 20 grand, even 10 grand. That's right, and that's why he did it, because he has a baby carrot. And baby carrot means you make stupid decisions.
So it's in perfect mouth speaking placement. Yes. Placement. Alright. Well, it's streaming alright. Can I just say this? There's nothing more pathetic and a pathetic need for attention than PayPal my husband $2.
Nice picture, Brett. I like that. I wonder who PayPal them $2. Don't people do that all the time? Give them like 2 cents, like David Anthony, and be like, get a job.
Just to whine about Gman.
Oh, okay.
And not only whine about Gman, but blame my husband for Gman's poor behavior.
Oh, Shanny, I love like the way you just stop videos for no reason. So great. Now, again, I don't understand what she means by that. Oh god, here, this is when she makes her famous Shanny laugh. But like seriously, folks, if somebody's trying to like convince Rev that he did a no-no, he had his hand in the cookie jar and it was bad. And G-Man's also bad for allowing it. He should have said something. You can't tell me all those people weren't warned. We were telling them years ago, you're going to do something if you don't get out of that situation because you can't help yourself, Rev. That's a bad thing? To me, that's not a bad thing. You know, like, and I don't know why G-Man doesn't, you know, since they're fighting with each other, why he doesn't finally just come out and be like, all right, fine. I'll come out with it. I'm gay. No, I'll come out with it. Shanny or Rev abuse those kids. That would be great. That's all I want to hear. I want to hear, I'm G-Man and Rev abused those kids and I could have done something about it. And then everyone will clap. Oh, okay, then this is thank you. Yeah, I know, like her kids get abused and all she can do is laugh. Well, I mean, to me, Nemesis, G-Man's biggest lie to me, because I'm just a child advocate here, is the child abuse. It always has, always will be. Shanny and her weird lifestyle, and Rev and his strange lifestyle have nothing to do with the stuff. Like, it's, to me, it's always been those kids and the way that they're treating them, the things that they have to see. And G-Man is just messed up for being there, having to feed them and having to take care of them, essentially, and think that that's just normal. Like, dude, you're nothing to them. It should have been Shanny and Rev doing that. Well, Rev, especially if you wanted to be a father figure. Ew, what was that? Ew. Man, those poor nostril holes. You know what? Look at those chompers. You want to laugh at something? Oof. Oof.
Hey, honey, that's a great video title.
Honey. You kidding me?
If there's any proof there is a God and Fiona is a Christian, it's this.
And if out of anybody, I would have known. If I didn't see your name, if I saw your name on the block list, there hasn't even been any fake troll Ann Kennedys come in here and be like, "It's me, Draven." I'm like, "You're not the real Ann."
Gary's butt plug has just donated $10 through Super Chat. Maybe G enjoyed watching the abuse.
Hey, Gary's butt plug. You got a picture of a dude that I know named Crash. Maybe it's a coinky dink. But thank you, dude.
One right here. There is a tropical depression.
Well, because Ann, you've always been cool in chats, and everybody knows it. You don't start any drama in any groups or any chats I've never seen ever in the years I've been doing this. So, hats off to you.
Storm called Fiona right now, and it is hidden Jamaica. If people don't know, Jamaica is what G-Man.
My God. Okay. What? G-Man? What? Something's gonna happen to G-Man? Maybe she does that purposely to make sure everyone listens to the next episode.
This Fiona.
It doesn't matter if you.
And like I said, I have no problem her getting a couple of pennies for me watching this, because now Twitch took more away, and that sucks for her. Let's see. Change the to next episode. You know what I mean? I don't know where I am right now, Billy. All seems like TV to me. Oh, hold on. Here she is.
You better Fiona thing. There's certain things that happen.
Yeah.
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 And I'm just gonna continue to laugh, because I love God's sense of humor. At the end of the day.
So do I.
And I'll always love God's humor at the end of the day.
So do I. Yo, so do I. Because look at you. Look at you. Look at you. What are you talking about? You and your 4 teeth. Living in so many dog shit pen. under McDonald's and the internet. Talking shit. This is great. I love God's sense of humor. Right back at you, girl.
Because God is awesome. Okay?
Okay.
God is awesome. And he'll let you know certain things by certain things that happen. This Fiona thing. Fiona saved G-Man. You better recognize that she's saved by the Lord Jesus Christ. I've always thought so. I've talked to her on a spiritual sense. So have you.
She has a testimony that I heard, yeah. I never questioned her ever.
So, love your sister.
Yeah.
Stop picking on her. And be nice to Jules and Burt Toast, G-Man.
Yeah.
Because even though they're little fucking brats,
Right.
they're still your sisters.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
And if you show them love, I'm sure they'll reciprocate and show you love as well. And stop being sexist. It's annoying.
You know what? I agree. I agree.
Like, really fucking annoying.
I agree on that one. Stop being sexist, G-Man. Stop calling people woman and all that stuff. Like, what is wrong with you? But you know what? If she needs to, like, say that now, then there's something wrong with Shanny. Because that means she was allowing the sexism up until she has problems with him. And you know what? I hate people like this. You have a problem with something? Say it now before we become enemies. And then it looks kind of weird. Like, you know what I mean? Did you have a problem with this the whole time, or you notice other people do, and now you're trying to save face it? You're trying to save warts. I don't know.
The sexism, like, she's female, she's not gonna be able to talk to me. Like, dude, I fucking talk to you. You can push the vagina titty card all you want.
Stop. Ugh.
But we still have voices.
Ugh.
And if you tell us to shut up, we'll just get louder. Sisterhood first, ladies. Sisterhood first.
Oh my god, I am so sorry for all the females in the chat. I don't know why Shanny's looking for help on you guys now. First she's like, Christianity, no. Okay, LGBT, no. Big women that talk on the line, no. Okay, I'm a female. Hey guys, I'm a female. Yo, I don't even need to show you proof I'm a female. Come on. She will look for anybody to co-sign her bullcrap. Just saying, you know, that's she. And it's just kind of pathetic that she's like, sisterhood, because it says that in the Bible. All right, show me where it says that in the Bible. Well, it means we're lesser than. She's so funny.
Always, man. Always. Why do I say sisterhood first? Because in the Bible, it is said we are the weaker vessels. And since the stronger vessels want to attack the weaker vessels, well, I think the weaker vessels should all get together and protect each other from the stronger vessels, don't you think?
Well, then why didn't you do that when Rev kicked your son, don't you think? Why didn't you kick his ass? No, you kicked his ass over a Baja Blast. That don't make no freaking sense, don't you think? But maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I didn't have parents that kicked me because over a stupid fight about a Keanu Reeves movie and your Tito's potato chips or whatever, tortilla chips.
G-Man!
Whoa.
Or you could read Romans 16 where it says, greet your sisters. Do your job. Read the Bible and do what it says. G-Man. Not attack your sisters because they're being little vicious brats right now. They've always been little vicious brats. I think since the beginning of time, they've been vicious little brats. Because they have not learned to grow up and become women and support women. They want to tear down women. That's why they're little girls still. They're not grown-ass women. When they start realizing to protect women, to be strong for other women, then they will be women. But until they don't, and they continue to attack women, they're just going to be little girls. Little girls in high school with their little cliques. But they will grow up. Everyone grows up. Everyone grows up.
I don't even know what she's talking about. let me look at the chat. Do your job projecting it. Yo, That's Miss Muddick. That's the only job she knows how to do. Oh, there you are, Crash. No, she doesn't. I don't know what's going on, Crash. Yeah. No, she don't. She don't. She's just kind of like skating through life. Little dicks. Who's little? What about Baby Carrot? Sucks to have no friends, right? She's got to use the women reference. Growing wider than she is tall.
And if you're complaining about me wearing the same thing over and over again,
yeah,
just realize I don't have a lot of money.
What? Okay, this ain't about a money. Do you not have a lot of, I don't know, suitcases? Hell, you could have put all that clothes in garbage bags and brought it in the car. Why didn't they? I have a question. Why didn't they, when they got kicked out of the Colorado place, why didn't they sell that stuff? There were so many people. I remember there was so many people. I mean, even Drag has their religious weird lamp that they had, some weird lamp. It's like Christmas Story, but for like Christians. I don't know, but they could have sold so much stuff because like, hey, wouldn't you want some nasty, smelly Shanny and Rev original things? Second, third hand, whatever. They could have made a decent amount of money, or they could have taken several trips to go to PA from where they were. They made one trip and left a bunch of stuff behind. I mean, really, there's so many tarps Shanny left behind. You could have something that it could go over your car. It could like go over, like if you have a garage that needs a front door cover, if you have like a lawnmower that needs a cover to it, or you can give to Shanny to wear. So many curtains, right? You should have so many curtains there.
Do you want me to go naked? Would you rather me go naked, or do you want me to have clothes on? I'm just wondering, which one?
Clothes, please.
Which one? I can't. I mean, if you want to buy me clothes so you can see me in a different shirt, I will accept that. I'll be like, okay, girl gets to go fucking shopping.
Torrid Hall.
Torrid Hall.
Torrid Hall.
But until then,
again, why would anyone want to give them clothes if they know that they're just going to leave them behind at a moment's notice when they have to dip out in the middle of the night? Yeah, I'm telling you, they ain't the first people that I've known to do the grab whatever you see and dip out in the middle of the night. Sneaky shit. I don't like it. I don't know. There's something sus and extremely sketchy about people who just duck out in the middle of the night, don't leave nothing, just kind of like grab what they can. So I don't feel bad at all that she missed some curtains.
You're just gonna have to get used to my uniform.
Uniform?
Oh well.
Why is this a uniform?
It's what I have. Unless you want me to go naked. And I don't think that'll work.
See, what I say, Shanny always does this. She will confuse you with the disgusting. So your questions go in the garbage. Because when you just think of her just naked, oh my God, all these things are just hanging everywhere. And they're just like, what about the kids? Oh yeah, I gotta go. You know? Every time, I'm sure she does this with CPS too. I can answer the question, but you know what? I'm going to be naked because I got like no clothes on. They're probably like, all right, we'll come back later.
Work with Twitch. I don't think, you know, they want the nipples covered, but I'm going to need like big old freaking plates in order to cover my nipples. So I don't know if that's like, maybe the Jeffree Star palette, you know, just.
Oh, okay. So you can't afford like a $15 muumuu, but you can afford a Jeffree Star palette. That's like over 100 something bucks. So like make that make sense. So it's all about priorities with you, right? Kids know Jeffree Star palette. Yes. Okay. Gotcha. I just want to know the rules.
You know, there you go. I'm like fucking Madonna.
Ew.
You know what I mean? Fucking Madonna. Anyway, you're probably too fucking young to actually understand what I'm fucking referencing.
No, because you're not like a virgin. Far from it.
Do you?
Good Christian
you
here,
fucking
folks.
Small little poops thinking you know every fucking thing. I'm better than everyone else. Yeah, I used to think that too until I realized that I'm just white trash.
Yeah,
so,
I agree
mean,
with that.
Oh yeah, Hurricane Fiona striking G-Man's.
Okay. She just remembers. Oh, she's getting worse. She is. She totally is. All right. Just for reference, I just went on eBay. Okay, just to throw this out there. A 5X Moo crinkle dress by Chanel, or not Chanel. It's not Chanel. It's China. $30. $10 shipping. 40. I bet you can get for 35. Another Moo for like $20. So $23 is like the average price though for like a big ass Moo. So like really, if she has $25, she can get one. You know what? She can sell that Jeffree Star palette, and then she can get all the moo she needs.
People in Jamaica, be nice to your sister. Peace.
That's what it says. I'm sorry, Carrie. Am I saying it wrong? It says crinkle dress because when she puts it on, it's gonna want to die.
Maranatha.
Pizza marinara.
Man.
That's how she ends the stream. Okay, this is the last one in that one. I mean, these are funny. I wish you'd put more out, you know. But Shanny only comes out when she's really threatened. No clothes, but plenty of vapes, right? Plenty of vapes, plenty of Jeffree Star palette, plenty of anything else that's going on there. Because you cannot tell me this craziness is just from Jeffree Star makeup and vapes and Delta 8. Hell no. Delta 8 is not strong at all. And the vape she's doing is not strong at all. So there's got to be something else going on, folks. Folks. Like the stream, folks.
All right.
Yeah, she still has that mark. Yo, really, she should get checked. Right? Foods. Hashtag foods. But seriously, like, she should get checked for whatever the hell this is on her boob there, her side boob. Because she did that in like 2019, and if it's still there, that burn never healed, and that could be cancerous.
You need to calm your brisket down, dude. You need to chill the fuck out. I know you were in mode, you know, the Incredible Hulk mode and shit like that, but like, dude, that was a fucking joke. That whole video was a fucking joke, and it went whoop right over your head. I guess people don't understand my brand of sarcasm. It's okay, G.
She lived in the 90s.
You think everything everyone says is like so freaking serious, but like really.
Okay. Yeah, when she's like racist and sexist, she's not being mean. She lived in the 90s. That's her brand of sarcasm.
What I was saying wasn't just, and now you're acting like an ass again. I'll eventually. I know you have made over these years with me such great. Yeah, you grew in a lot of ways. You know, you're more loving than you've been, more given, more kind. You still have a lot of work to do. And you know, and the closest thing you have to a wife, so I'm trying to be your helper here. You know,
I think Shanny repeats a lot of the same shit. Okay, hold on. That one, and that one. I don't understand her, folks. Shanny is a interesting character. But here, let me I want to play this one from what's his name? From Gman. Oh. because I think, you know, this dude is, I don't know. I mean, like I always say, G-Man is incredibly boring, but he's interesting when he's being nuts, but he's also incredibly boring. I don't care about his beginning. Okay. And then after this, I have like an older Shanny video that I found that I've never seen before, but it's pretty funny. I want to play that. But I appreciate y'all being here. Like the stream, folks. Subscribe if you're not. We just kind of all chill out here, have a good time. I try to say a joke or two. And what does that look like? I mean, I'll just say that. Like, what is like? I don't know. You're telling me something without trying to tell me. Like hashtag subtle. I don't know. But when I used to watch He-Man, and I thought everything was above board, so to speak. But now looking back, I'm like, oh, that's He-Man.
You know, I've had a long time to think about the best
Gary.
possible way to deal with them, at least on YouTube or whatever. I already know the other way to deal with them. We talked about that a quadrillion times already, but I'm just talking about how to deal with them on social media, right? And I talked to some really smart people, both online and offline, and these people basically told me to just address them when it really needs to be addressed, and that's what I'm doing. My goal, and I want to make sure I repeat this in all of my videos, because if I don't, then the reaction community is going to tell you some different mess. My goal is to show them that they're hypocrites. That they love pointing that they're the kind of people that point the finger at other people while ignoring their own stuff. A lot of them claim, and this is where I call them outright liars. If you're an atheist and you have this claim, know this: I believe you are a liar if you're saying this. Okay, that you got turned off by religion or by a particular religious system because you got tired of religious people lying to you. Well,
you know, that's a better voice for him. Again, I don't understand this guy. He thinks that he only gets hate for allowing child abuse to happen right in front of his eyes by people who don't believe in the Bible, where I don't care about religion. If I see child abuse, I'm gonna call it out. If they are an atheist, if they're Christian, if they're Catholic, if they're Jewish, to me, I don't care what they believe in. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, you don't believe in Santa Claus? Okay, well, I'm not gonna call you out for that child abuse. God will handle you someday. Like, you know, like, no, I'm gonna call you out. But this man, he only thinks atheists do it. It's just really strange.
That can't be true because you enjoy people lying to you as an atheist. You pay people to lie about you on to lie to you on social media. So if you ever come to me and tell me, you know, I was part of a church, but I caught my pastor lying, and you couldn't, shut up. Just shut up. That's not the reason why you left religion. You wanted to live in your sin. You didn't want to repent, and that's why you became the thing that you are now.
Really? Are you serious? I know, right? Like, why? How did she not, like, you know, suffocate him? Whoa! And then that's the last thing you would hear.
But
he'd be stuck on her.
Has absolutely went crazy in the last couple of days. Let me explain what I mean by this. As a lot of you know, I ignored him for basically a year. He basically believes no one can ignore him. I shut that liar up in so many different ways during that year. It's not even funny. When I say I'm not going to talk about something,
I mean, Billy, is that supposed to be his like go-to, like his gotcha? Like, hey, well, you're an atheist, ha ha ha. Like, I don't have to listen to you. Like, I don't understand him. Like, give me a better argument than you have a religion or lack thereof. Like, okay, but to get into like something like that, you gotta like a religious debate. That takes a long debate instead of just being like, you don't believe, haha. Like, okay, but not everybody's like that. But he'll just throw that blanket shield on you, just like Shanny does. I mean, these two are very close as far as throwing their bullcrap other places.
Somebody, I'm not going to talk about them, and nothing they can say or do is going to get me to come online in public and talk about them. You're never going to see that. You're never going to see that when I say I'm done with talking about a person. Obviously, I have a reason for doing the things that I'm doing. I don't expect this community to know what I'm doing. What I strongly...
Who, Shanny? Hell no. Hell no. I mean, it says that at this point, Shane doesn't even acknowledge. She's only acknowledged the sister. She says she didn't have any family members. Well, first she says she had a brother that's gay, and then a bitch of a sister. And then she says she had no siblings. And then she said she did have a brother, and he's gay, so points for her for LGBT, even though her mom said that, you know, both parents said she put her brother through hell. And then the sister was a bitch because she took her quote-unquote inheritance money, allegedly. So I think she's not nice to siblings. She's not nice to anybody. She's just an awful, poor excuse for a human.
I'll give them a little bit of a hint. What I strongly recommend they do is go read the 48 Laws of Power. That's what they need to go do. Got to give them a little bit of a hint of just how dumb I think they are at the end of the day. All right. Combine that with the scriptures, and you become unstoppable. Actually, you become unstoppable if you just use the scriptures. But let's get into this here. I'm going to show everybody my email here real quick. They have absolutely went crazy sending me emails here and everything. Let me show you the one Dragnet sent me first.
Does he? But Carrie, he has to clean it. Yeah. You know what, folks? I'm gonna brag about where I eat, where I clean. Ha ha ha. Ew. That's so nasty. Yeah, they got some weird relationship, you know. Oh, I don't want to have to see that again.
This is a recent one that he sent me. This is on my GTV. Because I honestly, God, don't look at these emails no more. I just don't. If you want to contact me now you got to do it over Skype. But you can see right here, it says, new season of Dragnet Toys with Gman is going swimmingly. Thank you for providing me with plenty of fresh content. Okay? So it ain't just...
That's good. I mean, God, you know, that's the problem, because G-Man takes this so serious. You don't have to take it so serious. And he needs to, like, come out, like, really. With his nuances, his little subtle hints. Like, I actually feel bad for him at this point. Because G-Man, he needs to come out. Like, he really does. I can see that this is messing with his life. You know? And, like, do I believe Amy Shanny actually did get it on? No. I think some things happened, but they were above the clothes type stuff. You know, because even somebody like in his shoes are going to test the waters. You know, people do that, whether for being peer pressured or whatever. So I can totally believe that. And then I think this is why he acts like this towards people online and to Shanny and Rev themselves. Because he just can't come to terms with anything. That's why he couldn't say nothing about the child abuse when it was happening in real time. I bet if he came out, I bet you, then he'd have no problem admitting the child abuse. Because it all coincides with the same thing, you know, in my crazy mind.
Drag, ladies and gents. It's Buddy from the outside chat. Monty, is a whole bunch of people emailing me. And you want to know what was funny about all of this? A lot of you get mad when I say that you're worshiping Dragnet, right? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Okay, let me make sure that you guys actually heard that first before I go on. My computer froze there for a moment. I don't know what is going on with this computer. I might have to stop using it. Computer froze there for a moment. I don't know what is going on with this computer. I might have to stop using it. Okay, cool. So here we go here. Okay, so I've noticed that when I wasn't talking about drag, the emails were very low. Like when I did take a peek at them, you know what I mean? When you guys are just talking about Shanny, Rev, Shanny, Rev, Rev.
It's like he's singing a song. Well, of course they're gonna be low, because if you're not talking about drag, I'm assuming he's not gonna bother you. Like I would just think, right? If you're not talking about someone, why would they be emailing you? I mean, it makes sense to me.
Y'all talking about that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, twice on Sunday, because we know that you guys don't have a life. Stop telling me that you got a life and you got a job and you're important when you spend the majority of your time on the internet talking about other people. Okay, that's total contradiction. Okay, but a lot of you are going crazy. Drag has activated the entire world. Now I can't answer all of these emails and I can't answer all of these comments. Okay.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? I think that's why G-Man walks around with that WWF, belt, because he won the wrestling match.
So I'm not going to try to. You understand what I'm saying? Because by me trying to do that, I put myself in a position where I got to remember every little thing that I said to each individual person. I'm just not doing it. I'm handling these people totally different than I did the first time. Number one, I understand that I'm dealing with YouTube trolls. I'm not dealing with the upper echelon of our society. I'm dealing with the garbage of our society. I'm dealing with people who want to be taken seriously, but don't know how to conduct themselves like adults. Graduated college to do ba 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 boo 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 goo 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 gee 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 ga ga ga, and he can't even come up with a decent sentence or an argument to back up any of the things that this man actually believes, except for when he's on his YouTube channel. And guess what? When he's unchallenged. For example, he's asking me, how come you wasn't going to pay the utilities? You know, why don't you go ask a 5-year-old that?
Well, because like it's so obvious that you didn't want them in the house, so you didn't pay the utility. So he's asking, well, why didn't you? He's trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's not because you didn't want them there. Maybe it's a different reason. Maybe you didn't have the money yet. So, because a majority of folks here thinks that you didn't pay the utilities so that you can get them out, because as soon as they got out, not only is the utilities back on, but now you put internet in there too? For who? No one's in there.
I'm sure they know the answer to that, because you as an adult and a college graduate, because you don't understand that. I think it's kind of embarrassing. You actually give college a bad name, dude, like honestly. And then on top of that, with your college degree, you come on YouTube and you brag about making a whopping $8 more than somebody at Walmart. Like I don't get that. You don't understand. If you take away inflation, you're making $15 an hour. I don't think you understand that, dude. That's how clueless you are about economics. All right, but Drake's insecurity is really coming out though. He can't fight his own battle, so he's got to send his legion of morons after me to try to get my attention. Except this, Drake, I'm extremely focused. A lot of people keep asking me, Jimmy, what's that tiger all about in your intro?
I love that. People just messing with him. They're like, what is that? That's a little, como se, como sa, huh? You know, I mean, and that's fine, but like, it's just, and mind you, like, again, he made this. This is all him, all day. And that's fine, but he needs to like come to terms with it. Try to like, I don't know, work with that. I mean, the dude's almost 50 and he still can't come to terms with his sexuality. And unfortunately, that's making him not come to terms with when kids are being abused and when people are not really nice people, when they're living in nasty shacks in the backyard somewhere. I mean, I don't know why he doesn't like take a break at least from YouTube. If this is too much for him, if he can't understand people, or if he can't understand what's going on around him.
I could have put a lion there, and I could put a lamb right next to the lion, and I could have made that represent Christ if I wanted. I could have did a lot of things with my intro. I chose that tiger because I am extremely razor sharp focused on what my goal is. And my goal is not to interact with drag. My goal is to prove that this entire community, this reaction community, are nothing more than a bunch of hypocrites. And I think what we need to start doing is challenging why they became atheists to begin with, starting with drag. And I'm dead serious. We need to start challenging. I believe he has a testimony on his YouTube channel about why he became an atheist, and we need to start challenging his so-called reason for being an atheist. Because I don't believe the man's got one. The difference.
Yeah, and exactly, Karen. And that's only about because Gman thinks he has some religious obligation to help her. And that's ridiculous. That's silly. That's when he makes religion look bad. You know, there's a lot of things written in a book that maybe shouldn't coincide to today because people dick people over. It's just a fact. And if she's going to use that no matter what, like, okay, well, to the devil with her. And, you know, that's something she's going to cross for her to bear. Meanwhile, the guy is dying, working all these jobs just to support them. I mean, like, I still think that that's stupid. I don't think God wants that. I don't think they want this in the closet man running around trying to get money so they can just smoke Delta 8 all day.
See, come to me, because I bring this back to what I'm focused about. They're all over the place. They're trying to find any little thing I can lie about. You know, if these people had any sense and if they actually read the Bible like they claim they did, they can go to the Bible and they can see that every human being on the planet has told a lie before. And then you can say I'm a liar and then there's nothing I can say. Like, it doesn't take a whole lot of intelligence to be able to point out that, except for one thing, it causes cognitive dissonance, causes you to contradict your worldview, because as an atheist, you don't believe that every man, woman, and child has lied. You believe that there's good people out there. The moment you start arguing for my Bible, you demonstrate that I'm right about the things I'm saying about you. So Drag's out there and he's activating the entire planet to come and troll me. Drag, that worked. I'll openly admit, dude, that worked 4 years ago. But this is the weakest sauce you've ever thrown in my direction, dude. How about this?
I don't know why everything out of his mouth sounds, you know, everything. Everything. I don't care what he says. Like, everything just comes out of this guy's mouth. Like, just, what? What did you just say to me? What I'll say to that is you can't control people. People do what they want to do. You can make guidelines like, hey, I don't support that in my chats or in my on my channel, but people are still going to be them. So with that being said, he can't blame Drag for what people are doing. Like when he's giving out his email to everybody, like, you know, expect some spam emails. Maybe you should just have an email just for your channel.
How about you stop being a insecure little wimp? Okay, use that college education that you claim you have and put it to some good use. Come and show me a real man, because you're not one, dude. Come and show me a real man on why I am a horrible person for making sure homeless people have somewhere to live and have food to eat. I want you to use your college education to show me why I'm a bad person, because I want to see children eat.
Okay. Everybody, I mean, not everybody. You know, I've seen the homeless person who's legit homeless. They've been like that for years on the street. You know what I mean? Like alcohol, drugs, whatever. And then you give them like $1 or something, hoping they're not going to, like, you know, use that for the bad things. But that's different between that and people who had money, a lot of money. We're making fun of people online that didn't have money and just ate and bought themselves into poverty. With people during the whole way down telling them, you better calm down. You guys are spending it way too much, way too fast. And you know this, G-Man. I don't understand him. Like, you know, he'll fight with Shanny, but he won't come out and like really fight. I'm sure this man has seen things that we can only think about in our nightmares, folks. I'm sure he could make a video and expose Shanny and Rev real bad.
Use your college education to prove that you don't practice neglect, and I do. When we both know, dude, I will hang you out to dry 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 10 times on Sunday. Because I know about the evil you've done, dude.
10 times on Sunday.
See, a lot of this stuff that you guys did over the last 2 years.
You know, where G-Man comes from, they call that sore ass Sunday. You're right, Kay. He wants to see children eat, but you let Shanny and Rev slide on child abuse. Get the F out of here, right? I know. Here, I'm going to give you a clap for that. That is exactly right. I don't get that. I don't understand that type of logic. This man is wrong. He is wrong. He is so wrong. He's wrong all day. Like, how? I don't know. You know? And I bet if those kids, you know, if they ever, when they are over 18, decide to make a channel to actually speak on this, because they know people will probably be curious, like, whatever happened to them? I'm sure when they're, you know, the right age, like over 18, they would say, yeah, this guy didn't do nothing. He'd sit there and watch us be abused by these people and did nothing. Because his mind said, oh, I brought some fried chicken and watermelon. Let's do a funny video and laugh at these people. Ha! Like, okay. But were the kids happy? Were they eating? You know, you could say they were, but were they really? You know, I think his memories, just like his other things in his head, are really skewed and ass backwards.
2 years or 3 years, it's coming back to life. I didn't forget none of it. Just because I didn't talk about it, don't mean I don't remember it. You guys make a lot of claims. You know, G-Man neglect, G-Man neglect. First of all, those ain't my kids. That's number one.
Right?
Okay. And number two, I'm doing more for those kids that are not my kids than all of you atheists combined.
Okay, so those aren't his kids, but he's doing more for them than anybody. I mean, yes, us, definitely. But what about Reverend Shanny? Why are you doing more? You don't live there. You're not with that woman. Why are you doing things for them? You can help out if you want to, but it seemed like you were doing more than that. More than your fair share. And even though you knew about this, that call that you made to a gentleman pioneer, or you admitted to it, you're doubling back, or you are lying about it. And that's really messed up, because now you're fighting with Shanny because you see how much of a horrible human she is. And Rev, why don't you just come out with it, G? Why don't you just come out with it like, yeah, I knew about it and I was trying to help her, but I see that was wrong. I mean, anything instead of this crap.
You understand what I'm saying? So
no, I don't.
I can stop that nonsense. That's why I'm like, man, I really hope they end up taking me to court, because I need to get my laugh on. Because unlike these people, see, here's the thing, guys. When you got somebody reporting the news, they are supposed to do their research, have the evidence for their claims, and then report the news. Here's the problem. These people are reporting news.
Everyone's saying that now in the chat. He's going to be like, why are you talking about me having sex with Rev on your channel? And I'll be like, it wasn't me, it was the chat. Because I can't, great example though, because I can't control what you guys think. I can lean into it and make a joke, but I'm not going to control what you think. Because for all I know, maybe that is what happened. Maybe Gman showed Rev more of a good time than Shanny. Maybe.
And then the people that they're reporting the news about is telling you what the reporters are saying are lies. They're making that stuff up. That's not true, Gman. We're going by what you say. You've never heard me say I neglected anybody. That's your opinion. And it's an opinion based on 100% pure ignorance. Berto said I was homeless. You never heard me once come out here and tell you I was homeless. That's a conclusion that you came to because you choose to get your information out of the garbage can rather than picking up a book or going to the source. And that's vital. It's vitally important if you're going to deal with a YouTuber like me. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, these people want to believe that I'm LGBTQ. These people want to believe that I'm homeless. These people want to believe I'm penniless. These people want to believe all of this stuff. That's fine. But when it's time to have that conversation with me, G-Man, how come you're paying for their rent? G-Man, how come you're feeding them? Wait a minute, hold on. How can?
Well, Sweaty, that's kind of the consensus here. When I started watching them, Shanny Rev, or Shanny 3 years ago, it was always like Shanny Rev, and then there's this guy G-Man on the corner on the side, and it's like, what does he have to do with them? I always wonder why there was like a coinciding with them, weird relationship. And then I found out that it's like it was about that she wanted to get with both of them, and I think she probably figured it out and went with Rev. And Rev had more money anyway at the time. But G-Man has just been here to like help them this whole time. Just, make sure that they're getting fed and everything. And then now they're in this predicament with this house. And I don't know. I think they're basically at rock bottom. I think for G-Man to come to terms with himself and everything, he should probably try to just let them fall a little bit more so they can get on their feet without him just helping them limp along.
Homeless, penniless person do any of that stuff. How does that make any sense? You understand what I mean? Now, let's just say hypothetically speaking, they're teasing me, right? That still doesn't make no sense because Christians are supposed to be immoral and atheism is supposed to be superior. Secular morality is supposed to be superior to that of Christianity. That is cognitive dissonance. You guys are contradicting what you're putting out there on YouTube for everybody to see. I'm going to find that video where Matt Dillahunty talks about secular morality and the superiority of secular morality. And then I want to compare and contrast that with how I, as a Christian, have behaved in terms of like trying to help Shanny and Rev and those kids. And I want to look at how you guys have behaved, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Getting on YouTube and making an argument for the sake of making an argument doesn't make you right. What makes you right is when you can report the news, that you did your research, and you prove to everybody that you're right about things that you're saying based on that.
Okay, I did. And he did. I see that I have a copy of the police report. Unfortunately, I didn't ask for it. It was given to me. But I'm glad I saw it because now I see that all that what you're saying is lies. And I don't believe that Rev was just on the wrong medication. Okay? He's on the wrong medication, but Shanny started the fight by throwing a bag of tortilla chips at him. And then she said she didn't want to watch this because someone gets assaulted in a dream for 2 seconds in a movie. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And then 4 days later, the police are called. If you want to get mad at anyone, why don't you get mad at the child that called the cops, huh? Blowing your shit up, right?
Not based on, well, Dragna told me.
Exactly, Carrie. She knew what she was doing.
The Geek Room told me. That's why I know it's true. The end. But that's what some of you are doing. Burnt toast? I'm not going to reveal my source. Oh, I know where you got that from. You got that from GP. Because he's the person I'm on the phone with. I'm going to reveal my source. I know all your sources.
Okay. See, once again, I really feel like somebody like G-Man is used to talking to people that can't stay on topic. Because this shit does not work for people like me. If I was like face to face with a guy and he's like, sources, well, why don't you reveal your sources? I'm like, it doesn't matter. Is this how you feel? Is this the truth? You knew about the abuse. Yes, that was your voice. But what about, I know who your source is? Like, okay, you're thinking about that. I'm thinking about you admitted to this, what we're all here for. That's the only thing I care about. Sources, like, who cares? Like, who cares? Oh, Gman was betrayed. There's small violins in the chat. You know what I mean? Like, give me a break. You know about the abuse, and why are you still hiding it? I mean, it just makes him look worse because he admitted it privately. And I don't know if you folks know, but I can't stand people that do that shit.
Well, the people that you call sources that are not very reliable. And I know why I'm saying that. I'll reveal that later. But,
hey, minders.
Trying to keep activating your fan base, man. Keep proving me right that they're on their hands and their knees worshiping you as if you're God. And they have to protect you because you're too insecure to use your, you know, the funny thing is, I don't have a college, a master's degree or a bachelor's degree or anything like that.
No,
not when it comes to what Drag knows, because Drag seems to know everything. He seems to know all of this stuff. But my thing is this. My thing is this. When will we see Broke Nut Silvis? When will we see him actually use that college education? You're all bragging. Oh, I'm glad you got a job. I'm glad you got a job too. Welcome to the real world.
Yeah. Stop getting so excited, man.
Now that you got a job, learn the concept of saving money. Learn the concept of taking care of your responsibilities, which you don't do. And you want to know what I'm talking about with that, Drag? One day I'll give you the link. We can talk about it in public. And I'll prove to you don't take care of your responsibilities. You're more concerned about the color of Shanny's panties than you are about what's going on in your own life. And it's just true. You've always been more.
Well, it's because she said that she poops herself, man, and then her little gimp cleans it and licks it. He licks it clean. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So when people ask her about things that she says, you're more concerned with. I mean, it's not about concerns, man. It's about it haunts our dreams, bro. Come on, G-Man. G-Man, I'm being endearing to you. G-Man, I'm being endearing. You can't tell me that you don't have dreams that haunt you, bro.
More concerned about the color of somebody else's underwear than your own wife's. There's a reason why you get destroyed every time you're in the room with me. See, these trolls are saying that you guys are destroying me or are destroying me. How? When I'm not in the room? When I'm not there to have a conversation with them? How am I being destroyed? When did this happen? Please let me know.
Oh yeah, he's working under the table.
I'm not being destroyed. What's actually happening is that all the people that was ignoring me are all trying to protect their God. And that's right. That's all they're trying to do. They're trying to protect their God. They can't stand the idea that this man might have actually lied to them. They can't accept that. All of the money that they've given this guy, the fact that this man could have straight up lied about the things that he was saying on his YouTube channel. Yes, people do lie. There are
Okay, yeah, okay, people do lie. I agree with you there. But if they're showing receipts, like your own voice in a voicemail or in a phone call, then how is that lying? Or if it's a picture of a house that's ugly blue that you put on Zillow, or if it's a communication text message between you and Shanny where you're confessing your love to her or whatever, how is that a lie? If it's real stuff, that's not a lie. And I think most of us by now, if we have an opinion, we'll say that's our opinion or it's alleged. We don't have the full receipt on it. So, like, come on, man. Try better.
Porn artists out there. There are people who make stuff up. Drag has lied about a great many things on this channel regarding me and how I go about doing things. Like for example, I'm this grifter.
Oh, yes, she did.
He will never take me to a courtroom and say, G-Man's a grifter. He will never do that because I will absolutely obliterate him. As a matter of fact, they might strip him of some of his personal property. I'll put it to you that way. And the reason
you just want them to strip him. Come on.
That's why I'm saying that is because he knows he's lying when he says that. He knows he's lying when he says I'm homeless. He knows he's lying when he says I'm penniless.
Look, homeless in the fact that you don't own a home. You live with your parents, almost 50, and that's okay, you know. But if you had a house and you lost it because, like, you know, the way the world is right now. But if you're never was, then that's kind of like you never even tried to get out there.
I have a far more reliable core group of people on YouTube than he does. I can go on Vecco's channel right now, do a $50,000 GoFundMe if I was out in the street and get the money. It's just the truth.
I mean, it isn't okay. It's weird. It's weird that this man says this stuff and does this stuff. Like, dude, you're homeless. You're penniless because you don't have any money saved. I remember that one thing you showed your PayPal. You had like $15 on there, and you have all these bills to pay, and you have to give all your leftover money to Shanny and Rev. So it's like, I don't know how you do it, man. The barrels must be selling.
You can go on anybody's YouTube channel and do that. It's not necessary because I'm not penniless. I ain't homeless. I ain't no grifter. I struggle financially at times. I don't mind saying that because everybody does. And if you're on here claiming that you don't struggle financially, you're either a billionaire, a millionaire, or you're lying through your teeth.
Oh, okay. I could do that.
You know what I mean? So this needs to be said. So let me shout out all of the people who have been emailing me, because who knows when the next time I'm gonna look at this. Fun Brigade. I believe this would be Grandpa Lobster's people, right? I'm gonna hold on to this just in case. Then there's the Montourage. I don't know who they are. I think that's Monty or whatever. And then there's Buddy from the outside chat. He's always stalking me.
What about me?
And that's one of the things that I noticed about this about these group of atheists. These people do a lot of stalking on the internet. That's why when they started making a statement saying that wiretapping was illegal, so is stalking. So is internet bullying. So it's causing mental anguish and pretending to be other people on the internet to harass and to harm other people. There's a lot of laws out there. This ain't no one-sided fight. You understand what I mean? So if you don't like being exposed, as a hypocrite, stop being a hypocrite. Be consistent with the worldview that you're trying to tell everybody that you have. I don't care if you're a troll or not a troll. Oh. One more thing regarding this whole troll thing too, before I go about, I don't care if you're a troll, if you're a troll. If you are looked upon as being a YouTube troll, don't expect me to take you seriously. Just don't. Because I won't. If you behave 24 hours a day, 7 days a week as a YouTube troll, people can get on here and say, Gman, I can't have a conversation. Have you ever seen my visits to Dragnut's channel? Go look at how he conducts himself. Go look at how he conducts. I'm talking about during the time of the so-called summer of Gman and all that stuff and whatnot. I'm not talking about during the Great Debate days. Or the latter end of the Great Debate days.
I'm sure he likes that.
Why didn't
he say my name? Because I'll tell you, on my Draven email, I did send him an email. I'm like, dude, why don't you actually come on my channel for a debate? One where I don't, where I can control to time somebody out or to, mute them. Because really, this guy needs to answer for some of the bull crap he's been saying. I obviously see now there's a lot going on in his head. But he does definitely try to confuse people with his word salad and talking in circles.
Arguments, creating fallacious arguments, committing logical fallacies.
Fallacious arguments.
And not actually talking about nothing. You guys say in my comment sections that I need to learn how to listen.
I think he wants to make a fallacious argument with drag.
How about this? If you're 45, act like you're 45. If you're 50, act like you're 50. If you're 25, act like you're 25. You come to me and tell me I need to learn how to listen. You can't even act your age. I'm not paying you no mind. And it's that simple. I would treat you like a child. Period. Point blank in the story. I love what it says in 1 Corinthians. It says, when I became a man, I acted like a man. I put childish things behind me. Being a man is about taking care of your responsibilities and worrying about what's going on in your own home. Being an unemployed housewife, a gossiping unemployed housewife, is doing the thing that Dragnut Silva does. And it's that simple. You're not going to come out of college, do and graduate, and get a job and go, look at me, I'm successful. I'm doing just fine.
Well, I mean, I've seen him in the past on other channels talking. Yeah, he gets obliterated. He can't talk his way out of a paper bag, so. But I think it's hilarious when he does go on other channels. And then as soon as drag shows up, he'll dip out. You know what I mean? If anyone, then that's what he does. If anyone he don't like, instead of someone timing him out, he'll dip out himself.
Meanwhile, I'm on YouTube gossiping and worrying about what's going on in somebody else's life. You ain't a success, dude. You want to see a success? Go find your boy named Lawyer. That's a success. But look at how many times that dude talked about me. His channel destroys your channel, dude. I would much rather have him talk about me than you.
Oh, you got.
Because he actually has people watching him. Respectable people watching him. Not all trolls. And tell me, Drag, you never really answered my question about that, dude. You never really talked about that. Why is it that you can't get out of troll mode? Why do you believe as a troll, you should be respected as somebody who's not a troll? Or are you ignorant to what a YouTube troll is at the end of the day? You did it to yourself, dude. You spent...
Okay, I think when it comes to something like that, there's a difference between like a troll person and a person who's trying to get to the bottom of like what's going on, asking questions. I think anyone can ask questions and not be a troll, but there's definite behavior that shows that you're a troll or a YouTube troll. There's definitely certain actions people do. I think by now, if anyone's been here for a length of time, they know what's a troll channel and what's not. So,
years doing this stuff. That is your role. That is how we see you. You're not even an entertainer to me, dude. You're just a troll. That's it. You're a YouTube troll. Period. This is what I recommend you do, Drag. Listen to me, okay? Because if you was, I think I told you this in a row. Go watch Burnt Toast and learn some entertainment. Go watch Miss Parker, learn some entertainment. Go watch SS Sniper and learn how to be more entertaining, because you are boring, dude. It's really difficult to get through an entire video that you do. All right. So I just want to put that out there. All right. So keep activating World Breaker mode, Drag, where you keep inviting all of your.
So that's weird. He admits to watching Burnt Toast and then wanting to shoot her. So he's probably like a crazy fan.
Friends, because it's always fair to have like a million people coming after one person. It makes you look so strong, Drag.
He doesn't
it makes you
know
look
that.
so powerful when you got to send a million people after one little black insignificant homeless grifter who doesn't have a job or education. But here's the thing, man. You know full well you need that army. And you want to know what's messed up? You got that army and you're still getting your behind handed to you. Like you got to tell me what that's like one day, man. Like one day you got to come on my YouTube channel and say, G-Man, this is what it feels like to have an entire army come after you and not make any progress. Like, I like to know what that feels like, right? Oh, man. Hey, G-Man, thank you for the fresh content for my YouTube channel. Oh, you're welcome. You're going to love this stuff that I'm putting on here later. You know what I mean? In the future. Because we're going to start getting into the nitty gritty about very specifically on how you're not taking care of your responsibilities, dude.
Okay. No, all you did was like almost get arrested for threatening to attack people.
You keep worrying about whether or not the construction on my house is
content.
good, how my house look, worrying about this, that, and the other, dude. But we're going to start talking about your personal life now. We're going to see how you like it. All right? We're going to start talking about whether or not you're taking care of home like you're supposed to, because I don't believe you are. I believe your wife is frustrated. I believe your wife needs a real man in that house.
Okay. Again, this is your opinions, dude. You know, there's a difference when we bring something to the table with some receipts, and then you just assuming things. Like, oh, you're a real man in the house, but yeah, okay. Well, we see any piece of evidence of what you're talking about? No. Okay. Well, then it's just your opinion. There's a difference.
Who's going to take care of the home and not worry about what's because Miss D won't say it because she's probably too scared. But I know deep down with her, actually it's not really all that deep down, you know, she would love some attention. I get more attention than she does. All right. So anyway, let me answer some questions on the live chat because I'm kind of done with Dragon. I'm repeating myself at this point.
Yes, you are.
No, all talk, no walk from G-Man. Let's see something here. The tiger is the queen, the animal kingdom. Like these always.
The tiger's the queen of the kingdom. See, that just went right past his head.
Nobody listening to me, Groove? Last time I checked, 41 people listening to me right now, including you. So are you saying you're a nobody?
Yo, he's been on here over 10 years, folks. He has 41 people. I mean, I'll just point that out there.
I'm just curious. Are you saying that you're a nobody? Are you saying that you're a nobody? I can literally block every last member of this live chat that's an atheist if I wanted to.
Which is everybody.
And I would still say the same things I'm saying. Without breaking a sweat, because I know you're going to listen. If you guys ever notice why you can't stop watching me, I'm just curious. If you guys ever wonder why you, and it's not because I'm entertaining or I'm a train wreck like this garbage that you guys are saying.
Well, yeah, same here, truly. It's just the same old crap. I mean, I just do it just because he has been going full G-Man, and I didn't know he just can go that nuts. You know what I mean? Like, it is pretty nuts. But yeah, it's just another minute of him.
If you guys ever really wonder why you confident I am that you guys are stupid and don't know what you're talking about.
It's really that's really it. So, all right. Final video of tonight. There was this video that I found that is pretty it's pretty funny to me. Rev and Shanny are out at they went to go to a Korn concert. This is an old video, but I never seen it before. I think I've heard about it, but I never seen it. And they get all dressed up, and like I've seen Korn, and I just go with a t-shirt and jeans on. But I will play the video. But thank you all for being here. Make sure everyone likes on the way out.
Yeah, this place is super high class, man.
I know, and I'm like wearing all this like Korn stuff.
I know. Discover card.
The money days.
Sure,
yeah.
it's 5.
Yo, how stupid Rev is. And he made a video and he gave out his card.
9-1. You got it. Okay.
I first saw this yesterday. I'm like, oh my god, I've never seen this before.
Well, a VIP part. That's amazing. Come on.
That's what we'll be getting all night.
That's awesome, man.
This valley, baby.
We were gonna have a limo, but that just fell through.
It was an accident.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, can you imagine streaming a video and then like, oh here's my number. Like I don't
570, yes?
Yeah. 921 3191.
They're at the steakhouse. And who does that?
Yeah, it's a Tahoe.
I mean, I hope that like they were going right to the convention or right to to the concert right after that, but no, they walk right into the steakhouse looking like, oh, well, I'll play it. Can she fit in the little?
You put in tip?
Absolutely, yeah. 20%, man. Whatever. Well,
how much? See how he was living then?
Let me see.
That's when they have the money.
I mean, I don't know what's appropriate for $5 is you double it 10.
All right, I'll double
$10, my man.
I got it. My mom just left.
And I'm sorry about the state of the car. We have 2 children, and they're insane. You know, we couldn't get it cleaned in time. I'm sorry. You know.
Oh my God. Oh God. You guys are so awful. Even in 2019, we got 2 little bastards that I got to drive around because, you know, Shanny doesn't want to drive because they're her. Like, you know, it's her kids, but fuck, she won't drive them to school. Oh, folks. So I got to drive those little bastards and then they just dirty up my car. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
Here's a 10 spot.
They are insane. They're good. They're good kids, but he does that. You can tell. You can tell. Yeah.
Whoa.
We're going to see Korn tonight. That's why we look like gothic freaks, you know.
What?
Gotta celebrate.
What is this? What am I looking at? I don't understand. First, you got the religious hat, and then you got the upside down mouth. What is? And the religious cross looks like he looks like he's Chris Angel's groupie.
You gotta do it the right way.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a lot of footage of them playing. Like a ton of footage of them playing, yeah. But I'll be sick. I'm not gonna.
This is good. This one?
That is that.
Fine.
That's how long I've been with Discover, or my mother was. My mother had an account, and they grandfathered me in.
You're using your dead mom's credit card to co-sign this bullshit. You are messed up, Rev. You are messed up. Using your dead mom's credit card, paying for Shanny to get all the steak she wants.
All right.
My brother, thank you. God bless you so much. Thank you. All right, folks. This is cool shit, folks. This is an awesome. Here's where we're going. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, which I still say the name of it is stupid as shit.
There you see. I see you.
Yeah. This is classy as shit.
Just you guys are. Yo, what the hell is she wearing? What is she wearing? What? What is this? She looks like she looks like she's like Ursula taking out the garbage. What is this? What is she wearing? What is that? It's like I think she saw something on TV and she was like, I want to go as like, you know, Slay Queen.
This place is wow.
She looks like she's going to some weird Renaissance festival.
Wow.
Yo, you see that? Yo, that is perfect. That when the door closes, she turns. Look at that. Watch.
Yeah. Oh my God! Wow. I did not expect this. Yeah. I did not expect this.
What is? Okay, that's it. I can die. I can die now. I can die now, folks. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Look at this woman. This poor woman.
Jason. God, this place is beautiful.
Oh,
wow.
Thank you.
You see that face? Yeah.
Jason. God, this place is beautiful.
Oh, yo, those are the eyes of fear. Those are the eyes of fear.
Wow.
It's like, yeah, you could say that again.
Did you expect it to be?
No, I did not. I thought it would be like.
Look at this guy. Yo, this guy's gotta look like call the cops.
What?
I thought it would be like Gotham.
You thought
No.
this is hugely high class.
I shouldn't be wearing this here. No, you're fine.
I'm sorry. We're going to corn though. Yeah, to look the part for corn. You know what I mean? It's
No.
Absolutely, sir. You're
Okay.
doing a very fantastic job.
Thank you.
No, yeah, don't worry about that.
Thank you. I appreciate
You
it.
will take your hat off on the dining room.
Absolutely, of
That's
course.
the only requirement.
And take your hat off because you got some weapons and you're just gonna freak out and kill us all after you sacrifice your dinner.
That's of course the case. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
And right this way, too.
All right, awesome. This is beautiful. Wow. You may
Oh my
have founded
God.
the place. Wow. Oh my.
Oh
Yeah.
God, this is. I don't know. What is she supposed
Have a
to
nice
be?
family there dining.
I don't get it.
Wow.
She's just dirtying up her cape.
Oh my God. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Oh my God, this is so fancy, man.
I know. You don't belong here.
No, this is like
Right?
way too bougie.
She's definitely walking fine.
Wow.
She's so in pain, right, folks?
Folks.
Way in the back where they can hide them. The Rev's got to film everything.
It's a wine glass, folks. I
Oh, is
can't
it?
use that.
Oh my God.
Eddie.
A fancy.
Look at my backstage pass. Poor Jonathan Davis.
Chef's features.
Oh, is it?
Dinner for two. Wine pairing selections.
They just probably
Soup.
tell them, feed them and get them the
Not
hell
bad.
out.
How about you? Really good. It's the classiest restaurant I've been in a long time. A long time. Okay, thank you so much. Petite filet with truffle crust, blackened scallops, garlic crusted halibut.
Actually, we do the mushrooms. Stuffed crab.
You do the appetizers, you know.
And you want the
She does everything.
seafood towers.
I know it is. It's too expensive for that. Yeah.
But you know what? I have a $200 limit.
I'm gonna get the blackened scallops,
Dude, it's $200 what?
and I want to try some chicken barley soup.
Yeah, put this on.
Entrees. Strawberry shortcake is their special dessert. Chef's features. This place is just wow. Well, yeah, I showed you.
Where is the dessert?
Yeah, I showed you the
the
place,
dessert.
folks. So
I mean, okay. Here, let me do another poll. Does Rev look better here or what he is now?
So
Where's the dessert?
there it is.
Baby, where's the dessert?
Later.
Lump crab meat.
Yeah, guys, that's out of hand.
That is absolutely amazing.
Cocktail sauce sriracha. Oh my god.
Uh,
No, that's cool. That's George, our server, the good man. Thank you.
this guy.
We have YouTube channels. We're both YouTubers.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Well, I wonder why you get harassed all the time. I don't do this. I don't say shit to anybody. I keep it quiet and keep it moving. We're famous YouTubers. They barely had 500 subs between them at this time.
Yeah. Yes.
Really? Before you leave, I'll have to get your name.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's on the back there. Revelation News.
Revelation News.
Yes.
Awesome.
And
This guy's like, what the hell does that mean?
ShannyForChrist.
ShannyForChrist, yes.
Okay.
ShannyForChrist. What? Like religion, huh? Wearing these like satanic outfits. Okay, yeah, that's normal.
I'll have to write that down at the end, or I'll forget it.
Awesome, George. Thank you. What's up, George? Okay.
You probably went out for a smoke break right after this.
Enjoy the appetizers. I'll be back around in a few minutes.
Thank you, my brother.
Absolutely.
So this place is amazing. Yeah. So there you go. You got your seafood, folks.
Okay,
I'm gonna eat.
Instagram is better for pictures.
Where's the yeah? That's the aftermath, folks. He is not having a good day, and that's the seared ahi tuna. It's just so cool. Guys, look at that. Thank you so much.
It's still cooking. I bet he wants to eat that today.
Brother, thank you. Oh my God. Look at the potatoes, folks. They glisten. You see
I know.
that?
Janice, but it's like that was so pathetic. Like they have to go around telling everyone, "Who are you? We're famous YouTubers." Like, okay, you have like 1 million, 2 million subs. Oh no, not even 1,000.
We have chives and something like that.
She was even monetized.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. Do you want to talk about bougie, folks? Yeah. Yeah. Got a street preacher over there, folks. You know, he's talking about repentance and stuff. Romans 2.
Yeah, go over and
stuff.
talk to him. All right, now there's this dude. Now all I can bet is, all right, hold on, I'll be rev. Okay, like meth, you know, like I need like a 20 bag of crystal meth. Yeah, you know where I can find that? Yeah. Go down in the corner. It's right over there. Okay, you sure it's meth, right? Like I don't want to be. Yeah, like I'm Shanny. Make sure that meth is blue as my hair. Okay, you understand? I'm gonna beat you with this hand. Yeah. Okay. No, I got it. You guys will beat me if I run off with your money. I'm kidding. But it's just like, what is happening here? Last time ever, Rev ate well. Yeah, that's crazy. 5'4", 300 pounds. No, she's not. She's like 5'10", like 450. There's no way she's 300. All right.
We're at the Pepsi Center now. It's just insane. The place is
What was
really
that?
big.
Okay, I made that joke purposely about the drugs because right after whenever he's talking to that guy, the next thing you see is him and he says some sort of gibberish about the Pepsi Center.
Yeah, folks, we're at the Pepsi Center.
We're at the Pepsi Center.
Can you believe that shit? We're at the Pepsi Center now. It's just insane. The place is really big.
Yo, poor closed caption. He doesn't know what the hell he's saying.
The place is really big. You know what I'm saying? It's really big.
No, I don't.
It's pretty crazy, you know?
We're like right at the stage.
I know.
1:30.
You see a lot of people in like plaid skirts and stuff, you know what I mean? You see a lot of Jonathan Davis with his kilt. You know what I mean? Jonathan Davis with his fucking kilt. You know?
Jonathan Davis wears a kilt. You can't tell me he's stone sober here.
I wonder if he still plays the bagpipes. Do you think Jonathan Davis still plays the bagpipes? Because I know that he has a hard time breathing. You know? You're not the rap. You know what I mean? That fucking point. It takes a lot of.
On that note, guys, thanks. People like Jason's like going out. You're right, dude. Exactly. I don't know, Billy. Did I? All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. There's like 107 years. I appreciate it. Make sure everyone likes. That's it for tonight. Thanks for chilling. I'll see you guys in a few days. Just look out for my notification. Like and be kind to each other and all that stuff. And I will see you all soon. Have a good night, people. Folks.